What's up, guys? Amateur COD Guide here, also known as Noob. And today, I have a interesting topic I want to talk about. It's the fact that on Evac there is a couple not so hidden wall rides that almost nobody knows about, and there's also a couple cool little lines of sight I want to show you guys. So let's get right into it. The first little wall run I wanted to show you guys is back here. You can just go back around here, and not many people will expect it, but you can keep going. As I was saying, you can keep going, and it's actually a pretty decent flank route if you can pull it off without getting seen. So you see, you just wall run in the mantle. You can wall run back around here too, but it's a little bit more difficult. It's very hard to keep up enough thrust jump to make it. Another little wall run is back here. So you can go under the helipad you can actually go all the way around from there, but there's a little spot that you can reach to, not just from going around the helipad, of course. So other than just the helipad, of course, this one's a lot more obvious, but still not many people know about it. Right back here. Oh, if you're playing Safeguard, the little escort point is right there, so you can just pick people off as they're trying to protect it. But a nice little spot is right here. You jump on the glass, you strafe over just a little bit, and then you're there. And you can pick people off coming in that way, through that doorway. You gotta be a little bit careful about that doorway. You got that doorway right there that people come through often. And yeah, it's just a nice little spot to keep yourself protected. And if you can come over here, you can see that if you're wearing like a jungle mask or in body, you'll be very hard to see, especially against that grass. If you ever played Evac, you'll know that this part of the map is always full of snipers, even though the rest of the map is very SMG centered. But to counter it, I have to have two spots from this side. There's this little white ledge right there. It's actually the door frame right here. It looks kind of ridiculous, but yeah, it can boost up there, strafe over, and you'll have a nice line of sight right there. And you can crouch and you're even more hidden, and you still have a very nice line of sight. If you can come over here, there's usually glass right here. You can break it or shoot it or whatever you want. Oops. But you can come over here, strafe over. Nice line of sight into that room right over there. Plus a little line of sight over there. So any sniper looking right here will have a very hard time seeing you right there, because it's like right about there that your head would be if you were crouching. But they can see you a little bit easily over there. And if you come over to this side of the map, there's only one really counter spot that people don't usually expect, and that's right here. So you can strafe over, and you can see right here. And that's sometimes where they'll peek out. You can strafe over and see a little bit further in there, but you're like wide in the open at this spot, as opposed to the other two spots where they can see you, but it's more difficult to see you. Another very nice line of sight is back here in the corner of the map by this spawn over here. There's this little wooden, I guess, gate, because this is basically a city in the sky. except that it's not. It's just very high up. But you can see into these two windows right here, which is just like the other side of the map, oftentimes filled with snipers, depending on what game mode you're playing. Blah, 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 if I can even English right. Yes, I said English, not English. But if they're crouching, you can't really see them in that window unless you like thrust jump. And this one's wide open. So as you can see, right over there is where you would be standing. Most people typically don't look that far back to see if there's someone there, but it's a lot more difficult from this side. You could just maybe barely see their heads, and if they're all the way back, I don't even know if you could see them at all. Maybe just barely. A situational line of sight is right here. You can see I'm standing on this little medical reports machine. I don't really know, but you can thrust jump, and it's not really that useful. Like picking people off, they don't usually expect you to be back here. They usually expect you to be right there or right over there or something. You can see into that little room right there. You can watch your back right there. It's just very situational on how you're going to use it. Another line of sight that can be used is right here. You can see enemies running this way, and if you strafe over and crouch, if you strafe over and crouch, you can see people coming from there. Well, you don't really need to crouch right there. I didn't notice that before. That's very weird. You can watch your back and crouch, no one can see you. Stand up and shoot. Very situational. And the last line of sight I'm going to show you guys is on these two barrels. As you can see, there's the helipad, and there's this room right here that people are often running through, and you can pick them off as they run through, and it's just a nice line of sight, especially if you're just trying to pick off one or two kills. Eventually people are going to start either coming from this way, and you'll get killed. That's going to be all for today, guys. If you enjoyed this little maps exposed type deal, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm probably going to try to do at least 2 a week until we get through all the maps. But that's going to be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.